So if you're like most homeowners that are looking to sell their home, you've probably already been thinking about what things you should do to your home and what things may be a waste of time and money. And if you're like most homeowners, making a decision about what to do or what not to do can lead to a lot of indecision.
No, yes, no, yes. No, yes. Definitely not.
No worries. I will let you know about the 7 things you should not do to get your home ready to sell. And as a bonus, I'll share with you 2 best things you can do at no cost to you. I'm Harold Powell, a local real estate agent in Ventura, California. And if you're new to the channel and are interested in all things real estate for Ventura and the surrounding areas, well, then I suggest hitting the like, subscribe, and bell icon to be notified of future content. All right, so let's get to it. We're talking about what not to fix when selling a home. Now, this will help you save time, effort, and money. So, how do you know which fixes will give you a good rate of return and which ones might be wasting your money? My bonus tip is don't overfix for your neighborhood. Try to mirror the quality of what you would normally find in your neighbor's house when getting ready to sell. So let's discuss the 7 things not to do to make sure you get, again, the most amount of money for your home. So the number 1 thing you should not do is totally remodel your kitchen and bathrooms. The only time to consider a kitchen or bathroom remodel is if it's something you want to do to enjoy your home while living there. But don't just do it just to sell your house, since you won't get your money back. What's important to understand is that your kitchen cabinets actually have what we call functional value, meaning it serves as a place to store dishes, plates, and bowls, and other kitchen items. Now, the real question is, can we do anything aesthetically to enhance the look and appeal without starting from scratch? And the answer to that is yes. There are some things you can do, such as paint the cabinets a nice neutral color, change the plumbing fixtures that have hard water deposits, update the hardware on the cabinets, and clean the kitchen thoroughly. It needs to look and smell clean to get top dollar for your house. And as far as the bathroom tub or shower, if it's old, tired, don't replace it, but what you can do is clean it up or possibly reglaze the tub or shower for about $300. It will actually look like a brand new shower or tub when it's reglazed. Now, you can remove wallpaper and paint it, update the lighting and plumbing fixtures and hardware without breaking the bank to do so. A little facelift can go a long way, so keep in mind only remodel a kitchen and bathroom if it's something you want to do in order to enjoy your home while living there. Number 2, don't replace the roof. If you have leaks, you do need to get those fixed. That is important. But don't replace the roof just because you're selling your house. The age of the roof is a big deal, and if it's near the end of its useful lifespan, it could very well become a negotiating point. When you sell a property with a roof towards the end of its useful life, you may have to concede some sort of prorated credit, but oftentimes you won't need to credit the buyer 100% of the roofing costs since you didn't advertise the house as having a new roof. So this usually boils down to what's reasonable. The buyer may have expected to have 5 to 10 years on the roof before having to replace it with a 20 or 30-year roof. So you may end up splitting the cost as opposed to footing the entire cost. Number 3, don't replace flooring. A good, thorough cleaning should always be your first option to consider before replacing flooring. Sometimes you might find a nice old hardwood floor under that tired old carpet, which makes an easy choice just to remove the carpet and work with the existing hardwood floors. Now, if this isn't an option and you have worn out, stained carpet, or even bad odors that are going to turn the buyers off and create a negative experience, well, then it's probably a good idea to replace it. Now, what you choose as a flooring option will largely be determined by what you would typically see in the neighborhood. So for homes, let's say below the median sale price, I would typically advise getting a neutral builder grade carpet for the bedrooms and wood laminate for the bathrooms, kitchens, and high traffic areas. It makes it easier for a buyer to change when they're ready, but at the same time, it's something they can live with for now. So for properties well above the median, you still will choose a neutral tone, but you may have to choose a little higher quality based on the neighborhood. Now, my pro tip for flooring: when you run the same flooring throughout the whole house, it actually makes a space look larger. So every time you have a different flooring in a different room, it creates a break in the flow. And every time there's a break in the flow, it actually makes the space seem more chopped up and feel smaller, which is, again, not the desired effect. It's more noticeable in areas flowing from your kitchen to family room to the living room and hallways. Number 3, don't fix cracks in the driveway and walkway. It's not unusual for hard surfaces to settle over time, and a lot of people ask if they should fix the cracks to help with curb appeal and make the entryway look better. Now, curb appeal is important, but repairing a concrete walkway or a driveway is very expensive. Number 5, don't replace the front door. A front door can be very expensive, and it's probably not worth the money to get a new one. And again, that one, you're not going to get your money back on the amount of money you spend for that. At the same time, the front door is very important when you're showing your home to potential buyers. So instead of replacing, the better option is to either repaint or refinish it and change the hardware for a fresh new look. That can make an inexpensive difference. Number 6, don't replace your window coverings. If you have some really old curtains or valances that date your house, don't replace them. Just take them down, sort of a fix without fixing and without spending any money. Now, you might need to paint or patch the holes that are left, but a buyer wants to see light and bright spaces. So in many cases, removing the dated blinds or old curtains is the best fix. So number 7, don't do any major landscaping. You don't need to bring in new trees or bushes or pavers to sell your home. Of course, curb appeal, again, is important since it's going to be the first impression your potential buyers see. So keep in mind, buyers are buying the features of your home, so don't hide the home behind plants and trees. The goal is to showcase the outside features of your home, so trim the bushes and trees back from the house. Obviously, edge and mow the lawn, and considering adding some fresh mulch, plant some colorful flowers, or add a few potted plants to add some color, but again, you don't need to overdo it. Lastly, consider doing a pressure wash for the outside of the house and the walkways and driveway areas. All right, so the question is, what are the 2 best things to do when it comes to return on investment for selling your home? I would say it'd have to be declutter and deep clean. These 2 tasks are the least expensive way to get your home ready for sale. Now, the saying I refer to is clutter eats your equity. So when you have less stuff in the space, it actually appears bigger, and the buyer's perception is everything. So if your home is 3,000 square feet, and if it's too full, it can actually feel like 2,500 square feet. And we want it to feel like 3,500 square feet. So when buyers are comparing homes, they're basing their decision on how the space feels. The other aspect is furniture placement. You never want to block any doors or windows or even fireplaces. The buyers are buying the features of the home. They're not buying your furniture, and furniture placement helps showcase your home. All right, one of the home selling cleaning mantras is, if it smells, it will be hard to sell. Needless to say, making your home look and smell clean is exactly what we want the buyer to experience. And aside from cleaning the kitchen, bathrooms, flooring, and windows, my pro tip is, if you have tile counters and floors, cleaning the grout will give your kitchen and floors a real facelift and return that original shine. Now, I hope this helps, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks.